I'm here today to talk to you about the adventure collection that we have co-developed together with Jobe Watersports. So carrying things on the roof racks on the Axopar, that is something you see in many of our videos, whether they are mountain bikes, fat bikes, stand-up paddle boards, kayaks, or now the inflatable kayak for sitting up to 1 or 2 persons. To me, these two are the #1 ingredients that makes for a full day out on the water, to go explore, have a curious mind, and see what Mother Nature can offer in other locations that are not that easy accessible, even though we have one of the shallowest drafts on the 29, but you still would want to go and explore, for example, this absolutely picturesque beach and island next to us. So the attention of detail has been immense for our design team to work with. But as you see, it's a true comprehensive collection where we actually combine the boat and the products strongly together. Exact same color schemes, exact same patterns, exact same materials are now found throughout the entire boat that you will also find on the stand-up paddleboard or kayak. And when you go on the Axopar 29, you will see with the Adventure Collection that you're getting a different upgraded upholstery with the vector pattern that has been laser welded into a nice setting that accentuates the sportiness of the 29. And it's not stopping there. We also take it over from the stand-up paddleboard to the EVA decking, so we also have the vector graphicing also on the parts in here. Exclusive details, the Adventure Collection badging, anti-skid materials, details, graphics, everything you will see is embedded on the boat that is carried over from the stand-up paddleboard and kayak. So as the kayak is an inflatable kayak, it's very stable and it easily takes 2 persons on board. And even if it's a bit windy and you have a bit of a swell, I never feel unsafe on the kayak. So to me, this is great fun for anyone, even those who have never been on a kayak ever in their life. And as it's a rubber kayak, I really don't need to be that careful about dinging it or lifting it around the boat. There's not really that much that the kayak in terms can hurt. Of course, you always need to be reminded, using an inflatable kayak, you can't go crazy and throw it everywhere. So using the kayak to approach the beaches is, to me, a really cool way of adventuring a bit further. And as you see here, I'm driving in some really shallow waters, which I would not want to go in exploring with my boat. But first, what I can do is I can go first with my kayak and I can actually spot my safe route in and out through a secluded bay, find the perfect anchoring spot. And the beautiful thing with this kayak to me is also that you can store it into a very small location and small space. So this actually goes into a bonjour. So this kayak actually goes into a small bag, and through this small bag I can take it anywhere I want with me. Here you can also have as a bungee cord, you can actually take one of the dry bags, safely clip it inside and bring it with you for any sort of adventure. So in that sense, perfect to go out on the beach for a day, few hours, just exploring, having a fun, and then returning safely to the boat. So, as it's a rubber kayak, inflatable, I really don't need to be that afraid when I'm approaching the boat. I can easily have the kayak flapping against the boat hull and I will not damage anything. And for me also very easy to get in and out, either from the baiting platform or from the side of the boat. So together with the collection, you also get, of course, a life vest that is especially made for kayaking. And when you open it up, There are some attention to detail, so the hidden slogan, go explore, of course, inside. The same thing, the adventure collection badging all around the West. So attention to detail, and also what we love is to tell a bit of a story about the collection, and this you will find throughout the apparel on other gears as well. So what else did we bring with us? Well, there's also a very cool cooler bag for cooler adventures. So whenever you want to have any beverages, food or anything that you want to bring with you from home, a very rugged cooler bag for any of your soft drinks to keep cool and store away. And again, as it's a rubberized package, you really don't need to be afraid of dinging anything on the boat. It's just easy and you can store it anywhere you want. So together with the collection, you are also getting a different size array of dry bags. And to me, these dry bags are very convenient because it can keep my gear dry wherever I have on the boat. So for example, the fender boxes or all the storage areas around the boat. Or why not just very simply take it with you when you leave the boat. In addition, there's also for the kids, and why not for the adults as well, an underwater scooter that is capable of doing up to 6 kilometers of speed, really to submerge you under the water and have fun, also above and beyond and underneath the water. So let's see into how small of a package this two-person kayak can actually be set into. So very easy to deflate with the following pump that comes in the package. And when you deflate it, it really gets into a very small space. Out of safety reasons, it's actually divided into two sections. So you have a forward section and you have an aft section. And the flooring is a part of its own. Now when the sides are deflated, I have the middle part. And to me, it's just very simple. I deflate the mid part and then I get everything out of the package. Folding it, really get it into some small spaces. Here we have the bottom section. So here you have it, a two-person kayak fitting into one bag that I can easily take with me, store in different locations, for example in the aft cabin on the 29 cross cabin. So, easy to take, easy to go out, no reason not to get the adventure collection. And see you on the water.